Good morning everyone. So we all are fresh, so we can start with the topic. So today we'll explore the fundamental and yet overlooked topic of the partnership firm, that is valuation of goodwill during admission of a partner. Now this process is not just about calculating and entries and numbers. It's about recognizing how an intangible asset can drive our collective success. So let's begin. Here are the table of contents. First, let's understand what goodwill is. So goodwill is an intangible asset that represents the value of a business reputation and its customer relationship. It includes good customer connections, brand loyalty, and a lot more. It is recorded on the asset side of the balance sheet and is one of the important elements to understand a company's overall worth and their potentials to make profits in the future. Now, we might be wondering, why is the goodwill revalued? Like, what does it make such difference? First, so when a partner joins a partnership firm, the goodwill is revalued in order to understand the current worth of the business. This ensures that the incoming partner is compensating the existing partner. So, the company's records hold the current value of the business. This not only ensures fairness but also transparency. Now, we have different cases under revaluation. First, when the goodwill already appears in the book. In that case, the entry pass will be all partners' capital account debit to the goodwill account. Now, in this case, there is no role of the incoming partner because this goodwill is already created by the existing partner. So, this will be given back to them in their old profit sharing ratio. Next, when the amount of goodwill premium is paid privately. Now in this case, the incoming partner is paying the existing partners privately. So the money is not bond in the firm, so there will be no entry passed. Then, when the new partners brings in premium of goodwill in cash. Now under this, there are again two cases. First, when the amount is retained in the business. In that case, the entry pass will be cash or bank account debit, since we are receiving it, to premium for goodwill account. Then premium for goodwill account debit to the sacrificing partner's capital account. Now this premium is not necessary that will be given to all the old partners. This will be given only to the sacrificing partners in their sacrificing ratio. Then when the amount of goodwill premium is withdrawn by the partners. In that case, the entry will be partner's capital account debit to bank or cash account. Since the premium was already credited into their account, when they withdraw it, their capital accounts will be debited, and since the money is going to the bank or cash account, it will be credited. Then, when the part of goodwill premium is withdrawn by the partner, in this case the partners are not withdrawing the whole amount, they are just withdrawing a part of it. Say if the premium bought is 1 lakh, so the 50,000 the firm is retaining and the rest 50,000 are the partners withdrawing. So in that case, the entry pass will be the same, partner's capital account debit to bank or cash account. Now, here we have a different case. Here, when the partner doesn't bring or partly is bringing his share of goodwill. Now, he doesn't bring his share, this amount will be taken from his current account. Now, being nominal account in nature, the incoming partner current account will be debited and given to the sacrificing partner's capital account. And when the new partner brings only a part of goodwill. Now, here, suppose if the incoming partner is allowed to bring 1 lakh rupees as the premium. Now instead of that, he just bought 80,000. So the amount which he bought will be given to the premium of goodwill account debit, and the amount which he didn't bring will be taken from his current account. That is new partner's current account debit given to the sacrificing partners in their sacrificing ratio. Now, when the premium of goodwill is bought in kind. So in this case, the incoming partner is not bringing any cash. Instead, he is bringing some assets to the firm. In that case, the assets will be debited and the premium for goodwill account will be credited. Then this premium for goodwill account will be debited and given to the sacrificing partners in their sacrificing ratio. Okay, let's just understand all of these with one example. Suppose A and B are partners sharing profit and losses equally. C was admitted as a partner for 1/3 share in the profits. On the date of admission, the goodwill of the firm is valued rupees 1,50,000. Now pass the necessary entries for the following cases. So here we can see that the old ratio of A and B is equally, that is 1:1. So nothing mentioned in the question, will assume that the old ratio is equal to the sacrificing ratio. And C is admitted for 1/3 of share, and the value of goodwill of the firm is 1,50,000. So here we can do simple mathematics, 1,50,000 into 1/3. So C's share of goodwill will be 50,000. Now, when the premium is paid privately, no entry will be passed, and when the amount of premium is retained in the business. So in that case, cash or bank account debit 50,000 to premium for goodwill account 50,000. Now this premium is given to the sacrificing partner. In this case, both the partners are sacrificing, so it will be given to both equally. That is premium for goodwill account debit 50,000 to A's capital account to B's capital account 25,000. Now here, when the 50% of premium is withdrawn by the partners. Now the premium is not fully withdrawn but just half of it. In that case, in addition to these entries, this extra entry will be passed where A's and B's capital account will be debited by 12,500 and bank or cash account will be credited. Since the premium was already given to them, the capital accounts are being debited. Then, when the new partners brings goodwill in kind, that is furniture rupees 30,000 and computer rupees 20,000. Now here you see the incoming partner has not bought any cash but rather bought some assets. So in that case, furniture at the computer account will be debited, that is furniture account debit 30,000, computer account debit 20,000 to premium for goodwill account 50,000. Now this will be given to the sacrificing raters in their sacrificing ratio. Then, this is a special case when the C is unable to bring his share of goodwill premium. Now here he is not bringing in cash, so first we'll write the entry C's current account debit, and to A's B a capital account 25,000, to B's capital account 25,000. Now when C brings only 20,000 of his share of goodwill, now he is supposed to bring 50, but he is bringing only 20. So first, whatever amount he has bought, we'll give it to the premium account. That is bank account debit 20,000 to premium for goodwill account debit 20,000. Now he has to bring 50, but he bought 20. So the rest of the amount will be taken from his current account. So premium for goodwill account debit 20,000, C's current account debit 30,000 to A's capital to B's capital 25,000. Okay, now this is an entirely different case, that is hidden goodwill. Now there is also a goodwill, but this goodwill is not shown in the financial records. Okay, and these are the factors like reputation, customer loyalty or brand strength. Okay, and here's an example for that. Suppose new partner X is admitted in the firm for the 1/4 share of his goodwill, a 1/4 share with his capital rupees 50,000. All partners Y and Z are having capital 60,000 and 70,000 respectively after all adjustments. Now here adjustment means that the assets are revalued, the liabilities are settled, reserves are given, everything is done. Now you have to pass the necessary journal entries. Now here you can see there is no mentioning about goodwill, but you can see that we are given the incoming partners capital, all partners also capital are given. So with this we'll find the hidden goodwill. So first what you have to do is we have to find the total capital of the firm. Now this is the expected total capital. In that case, new partner's capital share into reciprocal of his share. So the new partner's capital is 50,000 and his share is 1/4. So we'll take a reciprocal of it. So we'll get 2 lakh. Now this is the expected capital. Now then you have to find the combined capital of incoming partner and the old partners. So that is 60,000 plus 70,000 plus 50,000, that is 1,80,000. Now you can see there is a difference. The expected was 2 lakh and it's actually 1,80,000. So what is that 20,000? That 20,000 is the hidden goodwill. So with this we get the hidden goodwill 20,000 and then we find the X share of goodwill, that is 20,000 into his profit share, which is 1/4, which is 50,000. Now in this case also the current account will be used. So X current account debit 5,000 to Y's capital account 2,500 to Z's capital account 2,500. Nothing mentioned, ratio is sacrificing is equal to the old ratio 1:1. Thank you. Any questions?
Why is it that when we are trying to find out the hidden goodwill, we take the reciprocal of the share?
Because that's how we find the, I'm not sure about the answer, okay, but it's like we take the reciprocal of it, so we get like suppose, I'll give you an example. There is A and B already are partners, so the ratio will be 1:2, 1:1. So when you are coming, you are getting a part of the profit. So that we are taking reciprocal here, so we get the expected total capital. I'm not sure, but I guess that's the answer.
So, why actually the incoming partner, the new partner, is bringing up share of group? Actually, why is he doing?
Okay. Again, I'll give you one example. Suppose there are two partners, X and Y, sharing profit and losses. Now, when a new partner is joining the business, he will also take his share in profits, right? So, the existing partner, before they were getting, suppose 50,000 as profit. Now, the new partner is coming, so they have to give his share also. So, they are bearing some losses. So, in order to overcome that losses, to compensate that, the incoming partner brings premium of goodwill. Thank you.